Hi everyone, I thought it would be nice to do a video where I go over some Shutterstock questions that I have the answer to. Now I want to caution you that if you have more questions, I'm probably going to direct you to the Shutterstock contributor support website. I would probably suggest doing that, and you can find that link in my video description below, as well as the other links that I'm going to present in this video. But yes, I don't have all the answers. These are just answers that I have because I either sent the questions in myself and a Shutterstock employee got back to me with a response, or they are questions that other YouTube users have asked me on my other Shutterstock video that I happen to get the answer to. But yes, I would suggest going to that site. I just, I try to do my research, and so there have been some questions that I found the answers to. And so that's what I'm going to be showing you in this video, just in case you have the same questions. Okay, so I'm going to go over the questions that I sent in myself first. There's 3 of them. Okay, so I had a question about the review time. The time it was taken to review some of my images. And sorry if it looks a little blurry. I'll read it for you. So I sent an email saying, these 2 images have not been reviewed yet. Can someone take a look, please? And so I sent that question because it seemed like it was taking a while for a few of my images to be reviewed. And I did get a response back from Shutterstock. They said, thank you for contacting us and thank you for your patience with our delayed response. We are currently experiencing a high volume of emails. It seems like the images in question were already reviewed. We have had a higher than expected volume of submissions, so the turnaround time may be a bit longer than what you're used to. A bit longer than you're used to. Please do not delete and resubmit your content. We apologize for any inconvenience and thank you for your contributions to our collection. Thanks, Shutterstock Contributor Support Team. They also provided the Contributor Support Center link. So hopefully that kind of helps you if you are also waiting on your pictures to be reviewed. I know that before this email, I was considering deleting the images that I submitted and resubmitting them. But once I saw that they said, please do not delete and resubmit your content, I decided to just wait. And like the email says, they did end up getting reviewed. From the looks of it, it sounds like they review the images in the order that they are received or submitted. And so it would make sense to not delete your content and try to resubmit it, because you would then be, I would assume, losing your place in line, if you will. They also mentioned that they have had a higher than expected volume of submissions, which is probably why they are hiring image reviewers at the moment. I did a quick video just to let people know that they are hiring image reviewers. So hopefully that helps you if you also have been kind of waiting on your images to be reviewed. So that was one of my questions. Let me go to another one. Okay, this is another question that I submitted. I say, the picture at the following link was approved, but it's not showing up in my portfolio. Can you assist with this, please? So in this case, I knew that my image had got approved. I got the approval email showing which images were accepted. However, when I went to my portfolio, I didn't see it in my portfolio. And so I was wondering why. I did get a response back from Shutterstock, and the employee who responded said, thank you for your email. Due to the fact that all updates need to be processed by a worldwide network of servers, it can take up to 72 hours for any change to be reflected. This includes the addition or removal of content in your portfolio and any change to your account. You can read more about this in our support center, and I will include that link in my video description below. Thanks, Shutterstock Contributor Support Team. So again, it's just one of those things where you just kind of have to be patient. And also, if you do contact the support center, yeah, I'm sure a Shutterstock employee will try to get to you as soon as possible. So I would suggest being patient then as well. And this is the last question that I personally submitted. And if you stick around, I'm going to show you a few other questions that other people have asked me. Okay, so before I show you the response, my question was I wanted to create a set. And so I was able to create a set in my catalog. However, for some reason, when I published the set, it was not showing up. And so I wanted to know why my set wasn't showing up, even though I had published it. And here's the response I got back. They say, "Thank you for contacting us and thank you for your patience with our delayed response. We are currently experiencing a high volume of emails. The set was not displaying correctly because there was no preview image auto-selected. We selected a preview image for you and the set is displaying correctly now." So I'm going to try to explain what they're saying. So if you've created sets before, you know that you're able to publish them once you create the set, but they're telling you, or they're telling me in this response, that I didn't have an image selected as the preview image, or it would be like the thumbnail image for the set. So whenever you create your set and before you publish it, make sure you have one of the images in the set checked. The image that you kind of want to serve as the cover, if you will. And as long as you have one image selected and then you publish it, it should appear. So hopefully that helps you. I know that was something that I just could not figure out. So those were my 3 questions that I submitted. I have received a few questions from others on my video titled "How to Make Money on Shutterstock, 4 Simple Tips." I'm going to go over some of the ones that I was able to find answers to. So first off, someone was having trouble creating a password when they were setting up their Shutterstock account. So they were trying to become a Shutterstock contributor and they needed help creating a password. I was able to find the password requirements listed on Shutterstock's website, and I will put that link in my video description below. It tells you exactly what your password needs to contain in order for it to work during the sign up process. So here's another question someone sent me. They were needing help verifying their information. So still a part of the sign up process. They said that their information wasn't being verified because they live in a certain place, but their passport says that they're from somewhere else. And so I was able to find something that mentioned other documents that you could submit just to show where your country of residence is. So I will put that link in my video description so you can check that out. I've also received questions about what the minimum payment level is. So whenever you've started to make money on Shutterstock, people want to know, like, what's the minimum amount that you need to have before Shutterstock pays you. That depends on the type of payment method that you selected, but I do have a link that talks more about that. And again, you can find that in my video description. There are 3 forms of payment that Shutterstock offers, and you can read more about that as well. So again, hopefully this video helped you. I do have other videos where I talk more about Shutterstock, the one where I talk about how to make money on Shutterstock, and then there's another video where I talk about how to use keywords on Shutterstock and why that's important. So check those out, and thanks for checking out my video. And if I have any more questions that I find the answers to, I might make another video in the future. But yeah, just keep checking back, and I will talk to you later. Bye.